Hey, welcome to Learn to Unlearn. This is Luca Mino again. Um, this is episode 14, and I'm pretty proud of that. Um, and my producer and I have decided that right about this time, it's important to maybe uh, take a break and let people know what this was all about to start with, and why we're doing what we're doing. Um, and you take a look back on everything, and it's a step by step process. So here I am, uh, not doing chemo, and I supposedly have two cancers: prostate cancer, low grade prostate cancer, and a terribly aggressive bladder cancer, as they put it. And I'm treating myself with cannabis oil, with SCAT, and changing my diet. Yes, not radically, just not well. I can't get away with a few sweets every now and then, but not anything compared to what it was like before. So I cleaned my system out also for 5 to 10 days. It's all in the videos, and each video is a week's worth of healing or damn near confusion sometimes. And the fun thing about it is that you can't plan ahead. You can't plan ahead with these videos because it's not like you're doing a show with different people that you're going to interview and you can do them ahead of time. This is week to week healing, literally, and it's all about the step by step process of healing and healing naturally. So what I want to do on this show is just talk about that and maybe go through the different episodes with you, or just touch on them, and just to let you know how important this is to me and how it works for me. It really does. Even living a stressful life can pretty much kill you, and I talk about that in the latest episode 13 about placebo and nocebo, both effects. It's really cool stuff. It's good to know and to watch out for everything and to be far, 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 far away from negativity and toxic people and drama. All that stuff really played a toll on me, really. And I'm proof of it, and so are my videos. So I'm going to stay sitting here for a while because that's how I heal and that's how I meditate. And we'll come back at you guys later and probably be behind the desk next time you see me. We'll see you in a bit. There we go. Check one, two. Welcome back. This is Luca Mino for Learn to Unlearn. We're at episode 14. And as I said earlier, we kind of wanted to just go back a little bit and explain everything and, what's been going on and why this series, was thought of in the first place. And if we look very quickly at the banners for each, we can see that it's a transformation, it's a process. you know for example, number one, this was learning to live, and it begins. So it begins, the journey starts. That's how it was, literally. Learn to Unlearn episode 2 was let's talk about cancer. Let's let everybody know what cancer really is, and let's get into that and talk about what it really is. Episode 3, what resonates with you. Resonance. um, a little phrase for each week. On episode 4, we talked about the fear of it all because it's absolutely terrifying. It was back then. uh, it was, especially in the last episode, and it still is, and it always will be, because we don't know anything about our health, about, we've been lied to about everything on top of that. So it's like it's terrifying if you don't have the doctors to go run to, and if you decide not to use them. In episode 5, let's explore healing. You know, find out more about it. Go on the internet, find out more about cannabis. You know, we haven't talked that much about cannabis until now because it's been on and off, really. It's only until recently that I was really able to get onto a regime and not run out or stop and go and stop and go. So it's actually good that we're doing it this way because things develop naturally. And on episode number 6, we talked about chemotherapy, more an in-depth look on, you know, what it is, with my very special guest and founder of TLB Project, Roger Landry. And he'll be on, I'm not going to tell you when, but he'll be on again. Episode number 7, it's like, you know, what is coping? Gratitude, thankfulness, and selflessness, believe it or not, right? It's a deeper look inside, a much deeper look inside about how things should be and how the body always wants to heal. The body always wants to heal. It's always trying to. And it's either what we're eating or what we're drinking or what we're taking via pills or big pharma that's stopping it, because that was the agenda to begin with. So in episode number 8, you're getting a lot of emotions going through, and this is what the banner says. Since I'm going through such a colossal amount of feelings and emotions, I find it important to share, you know, these things. So, like I said, every single week is different. There's nothing planned because you can't plan from week to week because you don't know what's going to happen. And as we go along, 9, 10, 11, 12, you're going to start to see that, I'm starting to equate stress with healing, with lack of healing. The more stress you're under, the more you're around toxic people, the more you're lied to, the more your insides are just tearing yourself apart. This is what I'm getting into. Episode 9, not only do I have to deal with the unknown as far as healing goes from my 2 cancers, but I also have to deal with figuring out where, you know, all this dis-ease comes from. And yeah, you know, and I'm damn lucky that I had 15, 20 years of experience before this in, you know, journalism / you know, research. So this is really, really helping me out. And number 10, if you don't want to, this is motivation, right? If you don't want to get off that couch and do what has to be done to heal, don't expect anybody else to do it for you or even help you. How do you like them apples? Eh? Talk about feeling sorry for yourself, out the window, right? That's what I always say. So it's a process, right? And then number 11 tells us, it explains the way of Earth, because I find my spirituality is helping so much with my healing that you can't. It's like winning a race with an automobile and not talking about the automobile, right? Whether it shakes people's tree or whether they get uncomfortable or whether they like it or not is irrelevant. If you're watching the show and you're interested in hearing from me, it's because you're interested in healing, and we're looking for ulterior motives. We're looking for different ways of healing. So this is one of them, and it's introspection. It's turning, you know, the mirror around. Instead of pointing at everybody, like my grandmother used to say, there are 3 pointed at you when you point at someone. It's like, you know, let's look inside and let's really see what's going on. And in my spirituality, I love quotes from, you know, John Trudell and Oren Lyons and, you know, people like that from the American Indian world. And this is a quote from John Trudell, who says, "The way of Earth. We chose the way of Earth." And it must have shook a lot of people or brushed people the wrong way. So I kind of wanted to explain in my next video what I meant by that, because it's a much deeper explanation to everything. And so in episode 13, which was my last one, it's about healing from within. It's about creating balance and leaving the energy vampires and drama and toxic people behind that locked door. So it's interesting because we have no idea where it's going to go from here. quick recap, I've lost, I just came back from my doctor's appointment today. I've lost 15, 16 pounds. I'm 200 pounds now. My ideal weight is 195. I'm swearing to eat at least one nice good sized salad a day and less sugar. I'm not going out on purpose to go buy the chocolate bar or anything. I haven't quit the habit completely, but I think I'm doing pretty good. So never try and do it right away or do it cold turkey, because you always have to listen to what your body needs. Going away from the X was cold turkey, yes, but that's different. Every scenario is different. Every person's different. So what where we're gonna go from here, I have no idea. And it's really it's an honor to be able to do this and to have people listening. And it was a quick recap for this show, because I really needed to tell people where I've been and what I'm doing. Remember, this is about doing what you can while you can, and when you can. And it's been hard. It's been a hard road. So do what you can and look after yourself, and don't overextend yourself, because when your tank is empty, then you'll be the reason why everybody doesn't know what to do. If everybody relies on you all the time, no. Stop taking trash out. Stop washing dishes. Stop doing what you always do to run after everybody and to clean up after everybody. That's what I kind of equate that to putting yourself first. Damn it, right? Think of yourself first, because if you're not going to be around, then So until next week, take care of yourself and be around people that take care of you, and stay out of trouble and be safe. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. I've been and what I'm doing. And right now I'm so stoned, I think I'll go sit down and relax a little bit, and we'll be right back.